to babysit, and her dad didn't believe it, but she had to take a train and a bus and a train and a bus, and it took very long. I'm like, bro, you already told me already that you...
So which one is it?
All of them are wrong. She went to meet a boy.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying, like, you can't trick me, bruv. Because when she said that, like, who says to the coach, oh, I need to leave early and go and babysit because the coach has told you to work harder? Like, how does that even come in conversation? I swear then I'll show you the message. I was like, bro, you can't lie to me. Like, I'm just...
If we're not going to use this here, what am I recording?
No, we might use it. Yeah, I'll probably use it. I'll use it evangeline. Oh yeah, I'm into it. So today I'm doing a speech in Bethnal Green in...
Start again, bro. It's like, went straight from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No way, we cut. So today I'm doing a speech in Bethnal Green in a mosque community centre. I think that is not the name of the venue, but that's what the venue is used for, I think. I don't even know what the speech is about. Don't really know. I just been paid, turn up. To be honest, I got paid like 3 times more than I thought I would, but hey, maybe not double, maybe. 3 times more than I thought I would get paid, but 10-minute speech, I don't know how quick I can get them in a zone in 10 minutes, but we'll see. So I have to do my spiel like in 2 minutes. I have to do the punchline in 2 minutes, and then I will do the conclusion in 2 minutes. That's already 9 minutes. My maths is wrong. 2 + 2 is 8, whatever. And then I'll do my Q&A for another 2 minutes. So it's gonna be a challenge to do a speech in 2 minutes. Yes, sir. Stop shooting the guy, we need him. Am I a bit early?
No, it's right, we can go in now if you want.
Yeah, okay, cool, let's come in. So I'm just here with it's easy for them, it's like it comes natural, but I don't think I'm that old, but I think the generation, especially above me and like, yeah, I think those guys really struggle. Some people never get head around it, but I think mostly, because they've grown up with it, like, Snapchat is like, it's like a hobby for them. Yeah, but that's the only way they communicate, there's no other way. So your hobby is something that you're used to do all the time. So, but for me, it's like, I think it doesn't come native. And I'm getting used to it now, I'm getting better at it now, but definitely I know there's people that are far, even he's better than me.
Only from mention. If you get used to that, then.
Yeah, that's why. That's why he's better than me.
But presenting to an audience might be more difficult for those who are...
Yes, so then there is a different cadence, so them guys have got so used to this. If you put them in front of a stage, in front of people, they can't. So it depends, like, you have to be able to do both, basically. To be able to live in today's world, anyway. Yeah, so I'm bringing him into it so he can start learning the ropes and stuff like that. So we went and bought the first one. And then we've advertised it. I actually missed a call on the way here, I think. Someone wanted to come and see it. So, yeah, just as long as you're turning over.
let's have me at the back. It's quite a nice city, I have to admit. I could live there.
Yeah, Liverpool. Is it Liverpool Lime Street, the main station, Lime Street? Yeah, because that's why my brother in uni, so I know it. I know it. Yeah, there's quite a lot of mixed race people there.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know why?
Because I do know why.
Yeah, go
I
on.
know why.
Why?
Because they they're port.
Yeah, slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's where they should take a port there and the slaves, and then the ones that were seen desirable, the women just got used like that, and then the rest of them got shipped around where they need to go. But yeah, that's why. Because you get there is literally, you can meet a white girl and she looks white and everything, and then she showed you a picture of her great granddad's black like me. Just got filtered down. Like there was one girl that I met there when I went to see my brother. We went to a club and she said I'm black, and I was like, I thought she'd taken the makeup for me, And then she explained to me, and then she showed me a picture, and I was like, yeah, like, but her hair's like yours, but she just like she looks like No, she looks like no, she looks like Flips. You know the girl that did the flips at the tires?
Oh, Flips, okay.
Yeah, she was like her, but her hair's like yours. This is weird. And then they explained to me, so it's look, especially.
All I do on here when you watch that, I might do Instagram now. I need to get onto Instagram.
Oh, you still on there yet?
No,
Okay, don't worry, come. Selfie.
Yeah, I'm coming, man.
I've got a picture for your first post. Let me find it. This one. Love that picture.
That is
bro.
class, man.
What picture is that? Yes.
You're
Epic.
professional, that day.
Epic.
Right behind you, don't know.
Epic. Did you take it?
You look like that.
On the floor, bro.
Epic.
Yeah.
Epic.
So you and Ali were just doing bits. I was like, let me take the camera. Yeah, take it.
It makes you look so tall.
Majestic in the middle.
Epic.
Oh crap!
Epic. You haven't seen that one, have you?
You look like an Arab Drake.
That's what I'm saying. It's like one of the drinks, like epic, like.
That is true.
But yeah, I'll send you the original picture without
Hook me up
Oh.
on Instagram, man.
the
What do you
text.
know about it?
Yeah, most thankful to have my mentor Taha.
I have another one, actually.
What you liked it? You didn't see it?
It's an automatic response, man.
I didn't see him.
Oh, is it?
I read the text.
I cannot see him. He's there, bro.
Oh yeah, but he was in the corner. I saw the text.
This is the one I got, my friend got.
Okay. Wait, did he take the picture?
No, my friend behind him was taking the picture.
Okay, so
And he was happy to look at me like that, and I was like, this is the teacher, this is the student.
Okay. But wait. But that looks like you in the room, blood.
Where is that? Is that here?
No, that's in his house, in his room. That's it looks like his room. I don't know who he's teaching, bro, but like one person, one-to-one teaching. It just looks like there's a lot of people there. Okay. Yeah, you should get some pictures today, innit? Like from behind so you can see. That's a hard picture, innit? Like, mine went hard for that. Like, let me see if I can find an original picture. 2 years ago. 3 years ago, maybe.
I don't know how old you are now.
I'm younger than you, coach.
He's by a couple months.
And you're 27.
Yeah, because I'm forever 28. Forever 28. I'm never going to change. I'll be 55, I'm still 28.
Alright, so last week we spoke about different things regarding public speaking. I brought in Jeffery, as I mentioned last week. Jeffery is an inspirational speaker, inshallah, and he will be growing bigger and bigger, so you might as well get his autograph now before. So Jeffery, he was a student of mine, or he is a student, was a student. I've been a student. What happened? So I got him coach. He's my running coach. Back when I was 26. I came to the track in Ilford. I came there being quite cocky and told the coach that I want to be the next Usain Bolt. Reached obviously hadn't transpired at all. And coach looked at me and like, all right, the first session we ever had, I was on the floor for a good half an hour, fainting. I think he fainted. Just running 100 meters stairs. I was on the floor covered in dust, and the coach was like leaving the track. And I had left the track, and I was walking home. And I was like, you know what, I can't walk home. I fell on the floor and lay down on the floor. And the coach comes like half an hour later after he had finished the whole session. He's like, what is he doing? And then he went to this other parent, and he was like, I bet he'll vomit. I bet he's gonna vomit. I heard that. I was like, there's no way on earth I'm gonna vomit. Yes, I stood there, sat there. I got up. I somehow got home, but I didn't vomit, and that was my kind of resilience in that time.
And ever since that day, I realized that he's got determination when it comes to when he puts his mind to something. Cause like he felt like vomiting, he was dizzy, like he had more dust on his head than I had on my car tire. You know, like it was rolling around like he was gonna die. But I was keeping an eye on him. But at the same time as well, I knew that if he had vomited, it would have felt a bit better. But he forced it and fought against it. So yeah, that's what we are. So our friendship was made, and that was probably back in 2011.
Yeah.
2011, and
then what happened, I saw Jeffery speak, and I was doing the training at the same time, and I was like, there's something different here. And you'll see it, inshallah, when he speaks. And he's spoken at Toastmasters, which is like a worldwide public speaking club system. You go there, you practice public speaking. He's spoken around England, different locations, England, Norwich, Birmingham, London, different audiences.
You're making me have goosebumps, but yeah. So yeah, just a brief bit about me, my background, then we can do questions and answer. I believe the theme is self-confidence, you said?
Building confidence.
Building confidence. So I heard self-confidence, but don't worry, as usual, impromptu you on the spot, I'm put on the spot, but yeah, I thought it was about self-confidence, but building confidence, I can relate to it, it's fine. So, a bit about myself, I was a terrible student at school, from 16. I know it sounds like a cliche story, but like a month and a half before my GCSE exams, I went to my teacher and said to him, you guys have to look at this properly. You guys have to actually audit me. I can't actually read and write. And they thought it was a joke. And I was like, I can't. They tested me. They came back with the results. They apologized. They said, okay, but what can we do to help you? I was predicted one GCSE. That was a C in art. The rest were D's and E's and F's. A month and a half to go, I knew I had to do something extraordinary. So I'll go to school at 7 in the morning, literally, and I wouldn't leave until 6 in the evening. And when I first started doing that sort of intense work and then getting myself back into getting the grades that I need to get, I had a reading age for an 8-year-old and a spelling age for a 7-year-old.
We gon' be okay, we gon' be alright. We gon' be okay, we gon' be alright.
And this was not long ago. So I went to an all-boys school where you can play the clown and get out of trouble and stuff. But I knew fundamentally there was something really wrong. Cut long story short, I did that for a month and a half, and I got all my GCSEs. My lowest grade was a D in RE, and the rest of them were A's and C's. And so that was my first challenge. I know it sounds crazy, but the process I went through was like, it's called self-learning, where they actually use my own voice to learn the vowels and the consonants to pronounce 2-letter words, like to learn the sounds of the vowels. Then after I did that, then they'll let me say it so many times, and I was the only person allowed to Walkman in my school. I listened to it over and over again to reprogram my brain, because obviously I haven't got time to go back to nursery and then start again. So I did that. By the time I finished my exam, before I even got my grades, I ended up walking into a bank, my local HBC bank. I was confident with so much bravado. I said, I bet you give me an interview and I'll get this job. He gave me an interview, I got a job. I was only 16-year-old employed in the whole of the London region by HBC in 2002, 2003. Who was 16. Other person who was employed was a bank manager's son. He just gave me the job. So that was that. So like literally, like you can imagine, 16, all this, like a lot was happening. 1 minute you couldn't even get GCSEs. Next minute you get your GCSEs. Before you even get your certificate, you've got a job in the bank. You're like, things are moving quite fast. But then by the time I was 17, 18, I was homeless. So it's like, okay, how did I overcome that? I said to myself, you know what, you've got yourself in this situation, and it was predominantly my fault. Had an argument with my mum, we kept on falling out. I took my wallet one day, my phone charger, and I walked out. Just walked out, I said, you know what, I'm gonna find my own way, my own path. Stupidly then, I thought it'd be easy, it wasn't. Once again, with a lot of, if you want to call it determination work, I don't really like those cliche words, but I just knew that I had to do something to make me get out of the situation I'm in now. I managed to be quite savvy with my talents, so I was doing athletics, and I started coaching. By the time I was 19, 18, I started working with Olympic athletes. Like, how do you get to that stage? Once again, a lot of hard work. So there is a lot of peaks and troughs in my life, and one thing that's remained consistent in all of them is actually what I'm meant to be talking to you guys about here, about building confidence. Because with confidence you can do anything. Literally you can do anything. Like, I don't mean to be rude, but like, if you have confidence in something, the only way you're going to get the confidence is by doing it a lot. And then once you get that confidence, you can transfer it to other things, other walks of life, other situations. I'm like, whoa. Like, this is what I say to all these young people that want to run their own business and be entrepreneurs and do this. My friends, let me tell you something, it's very lonely. It is very lonely. Because you sit there and you have to make that decision. And before you make it, you're thinking about the consequences before you've made it. Once you are the person, the guy or girl at the top that the buck stops with, you can't turn around and blame anyone else. Everything that happens in life is your fault. So everything that happens to me is my fault. So the first time you accept that, you're on your way to coming out of it. People say fake it till you make it. I think that's so wrong. I would say do it until you make it. Don't fake anything. And of course, then it comes with self-awareness. I knew that my situation then wasn't going to be my permanent situation in the future. I just knew it wasn't going to be like that, so I didn't accept it.